Hello and welcome to the Custom Vantage Office tutorial on manually creating online payment links for invoices. So I have an invoice for a customer, and under the Payments tab, we've offered a new button. You'll notice that it reads Create Online Payment. Now before I click that, I want to show you that if I were to print this invoice to the screen, there is nothing different about this invoice than what you would typically expect. However, once we click on the Create Online Payment button, we get a form notifying us that the payment form has been successfully created. And if I were to now print this invoice, we would see that on the invoice, a new link has been added to click to pay online. So typically you would create this link and then close the invoice. When you close the invoice and then run your batch posting at the end of the night, the invoice for that customer will have this link on it. The customer will then click on the link. Once the customer clicks on the link, it's going to pop a new browser window for them. It shows the invoice number, the dollar amount of the invoice, and it provides a place for them to enter their credit card information. If they are a repeat customer, they could click here, and in this drop down, they would have an existing credit card or multiple credit cards if that's what they had on file. And they can choose that, or if it's a new card, they could simply enter the information here. So I'm going to use this saved card, and they would check the checkbox and click on the Pay Now button. Once they click on the Pay Now button, it actually generates the charge to their card and pays the invoice. So you can see that the invoice has now been paid, $70 amount paid. When we come back now to the invoice, again, we would typically come back to it at a future point. So the invoice would already be posted. So I'll just post this. So we'd come back and reopen the invoice, and you'll notice that the button reads Get Online Payment. This will allow us to retrieve the payment that the customer made. So this basically goes out and sees whether or not a payment has been made. If there has been a payment made, it will grab that payment, and you'll notice that the information is now here. The order shows the payments. It's marked as paid in full. Now, if this were a customer who has not created a payment previously, or we do not have a payment token for them already, then we can open the customer record, and under the Tools menu, there's a new button for Sync Customer Tokens. When I click on Sync Customer Tokens, it goes out and gets the token that was used for that payment, and now you have it on file for future use as you have in the past. So I hope you found that easy. Stay tuned for a new video that will show new features coming that will automate these processes so that the creation of the links and the retrieval of payments on multiple invoices will become far more automated. Thank you again for choosing Custom Vantage Office.